Football players get the spotlight when putting in world-class performances each season. But what about those who don't get that spotlight? Today, we take a look at the top 10 underrated football players of 2024. In 10th spot, we got Arsenal forward Leandro Trossard, signed from Brighton on January 20, 2023 for £20 million. Leandro Trossard got his debut season for Arsenal onto a flying start. He was not a starter for the Gunners, but made an impact when called onto the pitch. He ended his season with 10 assists, and was the most impactful player to come on as a substitute. He scored his debut Champions League goal against PSV in a 4-0 win. With Martinelli still starting over him, Trossard had better stats than him with less minutes played. After a poor run of form from Martinelli, Mikel Arteta decided to give Trossard regular starts. He scored crucial goals for Arsenal and was the most clinical in front of goal. His last goal for the 2023-24 season was a goal against Manchester United in a 1-0 win at Old Trafford. He ended his season with 16 goals and 2 assists. Do you think he deserves more credit for his performances? Let me know in the comment section. In 9th spot, we got Diogo Dalot. The Manchester United defender has had a tough start as a Red, but has learned and adjusted to the Premier League. Joining Man United in 2018 and going on loans, Dalot's breakthrough season was in the 2022-23 season, where he got the opportunity to be a starter in the first team. His ability to go forward and create in the final third gave him the nod ahead of Wan-Bissaka. Diogo Dalot had a good season for the Reds, getting himself an international call-up to play in the European Championship. His defensive improvement earned him 9 clean sheets on the Premier League. 8th spot, we got another Portuguese player, Bernardo Silva. Known for his ball control and close control dribbling, Bernardo Silva is one of many underrated ballers in the Premier League. He plays alongside big names, so he is easily overshadowed by their performances. Playing mainly in the middle of wing areas, Bernardo Silva managed to get 9 assists and 6 goals in 33 matches. His work rate off the ball goes unnoticed when doing his defensive duties. At 7th, we got Andre Lunin. Andre Lunin has had a wonderful season for the Los Blancos. After Thibaut Courtois' injury, Real Madrid needed a backup keeper to replace the Belgian. With little experience from Lunin, Real Madrid opted to sign Kepa on a loan. On November 8, 2023, Lunin was called into action in Real Madrid's Champions League group stage match against Braga after Kepa suffered an injury during warm-up. He saved a penalty in that game, keeping Real Madrid top of the group. Lunin kept his place in the string and played in the UCL group game against Red Bull Leipzig, where he made 9 saves, equally a record. He also made 8 saves in the quarter-finals against Man City, and saved 2 penalties in the shootout. He however unfortunately got ill and couldn't play in the finals. He won his first Champions League trophy after Real Madrid beat Dortmund 2-0 in London. He ended the season with 8 matches played, 38 shots saved, and 2 clean sheets. From one Madridista to another, Dani Carvajal is one of Real Madrid's long-serving players. The Spanish defender has proved why age is just a number. Up against youthful defenders, Dani Carvajal is still putting in defensive work. The 32-year-old is known for his outstanding work rate, on and off the ball. He scored the opening goal in the Champions League final, and has also scored a goal in the Euros against Croatia. He has won both the Champions League and the Euros in a space of 2 months. If you think Dani Carvajal is underrated, drop a trophy emoji in the comment section. Number 5, we got Endo. Considered a surprise signing by Liverpool supporters, Endo has had a good season as a Red. After Caicedo's move to Chelsea, Liverpool signed Endo to replace Fabinho. Endo had to live up to high expectations, and fans were not familiar with his style of play. With other midfielders being highly rated, Endo has been an underrated player for the Reds. His presence in midfield was key to the attack going forward. It allowed McAllister to drive forward and create, while Endo does the defensive duties. His work rate for covering in defense played a key role for Klopp to allow Arnold to drift into midfield. Endo's performances has surprised everyone, and Liverpool fans should be happy with their signing. At number 4, we got Lautaro Martinez. The Argentine international has had a great season for Inter Milan. In his 2023-24 campaign, the Milan striker scored 24 goals in 33 appearances, in which he won the MVP and the Golden Boot. Linked with big clubs like Barcelona in the past, Lautaro Martinez extended his contract with Inter Milan, signing a new deal, seeing him stay at Inter for another 5 years. Not talked about much when focusing on strikers, Lautaro Martinez won Argentina the Copa America in a 1-0 win against Colombia. He won the top goalscorer award of the competition, scoring 5 goals in the tournament. Is he one of the most underrated strikers? Leave a comment down below. At third spot, we got Alexander Isak. The Swedish striker signed for Newcastle United on August 26, 2022. He scored his debut goal against Liverpool in a 2-1 defeat, but was named player of the match. He managed to end the season with 10 goals in 22 games in the Premier League. In the 2023-24 season, Isak was a beast in front of goal, scoring in big games and putting in good performances. He ended the season with 21 goals in 30 appearances, finishing just third in the Golden Boot race. His finishing in front of goal is underrated and should get talked about more often. In second place, we got Stefan Ortega. The German goalkeeper signed for Man City on July 2022 on a free transfer. Ortega made his debut in a goalless group stage match against Dortmund. On May the 3rd, Ortega made his Premier League debut start in a 3-0 win against West Ham. He went on to keep another clean sheet against Chelsea in a 1-0 win. On May 2024, Ortega replaced injured Ederson in the second half and made a crucial 1v1 save against Spurs that played a crucial decider in the title race. Ortega was named man of the match in that game. He won the Premier League with Man City on the final game against West Ham. Ederson has been linked with a move away to City, meaning he might just be getting the start he deserves. And in first place, we got Real Madrid forward, Rodrigo. The Brazilian international has been a handful against the opposition. He joined Los Blancos on June 15, 2018, and made his debut against Osasuna, scoring his first goal for the club. He scored his first hat-trick at Champions League group stage game against Galatasaray, becoming the second youngest player to do so. Known for scoring against Man City in the Champions League, Rodrigo has scored crucial goals against the Citizens, with all 4 coming in the knockout phase. He scored 2 late goals against Manchester City in a semi-finals to force the game into extra time, in which Real Madrid went through to the finals. He also scored in the quarter-finals against City in a 1-1 draw, seeing Real Madrid go through after winning on penalties. At only 23 years old, Rodrigo has won 2 Champions League and 3 La Liga titles with Real Madrid. With star players surrounding him, do you think Rodrigo is underrated? Leave your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.